In the heart of the Nyandoro Valley, where the mountains rose like ancient sentinels and rivers whispered secrets of old, there lay a village steeped in tradition and dreams. This village was home to a young girl named Anya, whose life was about to unfold in ways no one could have foreseen. Anya was the pride of her parents, Papa Kofi and Mama Nyasha. They lived in a modest hut on the edge of the village, surrounded by fields of maize and wildflowers that danced in the wind. Anya was an only child, cherished and loved beyond measure. Papa Kofi, a kind and gentle man, worked as a carpenter, crafting beautiful furniture that was sought after by many in the village and beyond. Mama Nyasha, on the other hand, was a strict disciplinarian. She managed the household with an iron hand, ensuring that Anya grew up with discipline, respect, and a strong moral compass. Despite her strict upbringing, Anya was a joyful and curious child. She had a thirst for knowledge and would often spend her evenings listening to the elders' stories by the fireside. These stories spoke of great warriors, wise healers, and the spirits of the land. Anya's favorite tales were those of the ancient healers who could mend broken bones and cure the sick with their knowledge of herbs and the mystical arts. It was these stories that ignited her dream of becoming a healer. Every morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Anya would help her mother with the chores. She would fetch water from the river, tend to the chickens, and help in the kitchen. Despite the hard work, she never complained. Her parents' love and the vibrant life of the village filled her heart with contentment. In school, Anya excelled. She was particularly fond of science and often asked her teacher about the human body and medicinal plants. Her teacher, Mrs. Mensa, recognized Anya's potential and encouraged her to pursue her dreams. "One day, you will become a great healer, Anya," she would say, her eyes shining with pride. Anya's heart swelled with hope each time she heard these words. Papa Kofi shared Anya's dreams. He often spoke to her about the future, envisioning a day when she would study medicine in the city. "You will be the best healer, my daughter," he would say, his voice full of conviction. "You will save lives and bring honor to our family." Anya cherished these moments, holding on to her father's dreams as if they were precious gems. However, the path to her dreams was fraught with challenges. The village was steeped in traditions that often clashed with modern aspirations. Anya's journey would test her strength, resilience, and the bonds of her family. It was a journey that would take her far from home, through trials and tribulations, and eventually lead her to fulfill her destiny. As Anya grew, so did her dreams. Little did she know that her path would intertwine with those of others, leading to a series of events that would change her life forever. This is the story of Anya, a girl from Nyandoro, whose dreams and struggles would become a beacon of hope for generations to come. Anya's world was not just about dreams and responsibilities. It was also filled with the warmth of friendships and the laughter of childhood. Among her many friends, one stood out: Samu. Samu was a bright and energetic boy, known for his quick wit and boundless curiosity. He was the same age as Anya, and they had been friends since they were toddlers, playing together under the watchful eyes of their parents. Samu lived with his aunt, who had taken him in after his parents passed away. His aunt, Auntie Abina, was a kind-hearted woman who ran a small shop in the village. She treated Samu with all the love and care of a mother, ensuring that he never felt the absence of his parents too keenly. Despite the hardships he faced, Samu remained cheerful and hopeful, always finding joy in the simplest of things. Anya and Samu were inseparable. They attended the same school, shared the same classes, and often walked home together. Their bond was like that of siblings, unbreakable and deeply rooted in trust and affection. They would spend hours exploring the village, climbing trees, and discovering hidden nooks where they could share their secrets and dreams. Samu had dreams of his own. He aspired to become a lawyer, inspired by the stories of great advocates who fought for justice. He often shared his dreams with Anya, and she, in turn, encouraged him. "You will be a great lawyer, Samu," she would say, her eyes sparkling with belief. "You will fight for the rights of our people and bring justice to those who need it most." Their friendship, however, did not go unnoticed. Mama Nyasha, ever the vigilant guardian, had begun to grow uneasy about their closeness. She believed that, as they grew older, their friendship might lead to complications. One evening, she called Anya to her side and spoke with a seriousness that Anya had rarely seen. "My dear Anya," she began, her voice gentle but firm, "you are growing up, and with that comes great responsibility. Your friendship with Samu is beautiful, but you must be careful. Boys and girls your age can sometimes let their emotions lead them astray. Promise me that you will always keep your focus on your dreams and not let anything distract you." Anya listened carefully and nodded, understanding her mother's concerns. She valued her friendship with Samu but also respected her mother's wisdom. She promised to be mindful and to always prioritize her goals. "I promise, Mama," she said, her voice steady. "I will make you and Papa proud." Life in the village continued, with its rhythms of work, play, and the changing seasons. Anya and Samu's friendship remained strong, but they both became more aware of the responsibilities that lay ahead. They knew that their paths might diverge in the future, but they cherished the time they had together, supporting each other in their dreams and endeavors. As they approached the end of their secondary school years, the reality of their future plans began to take shape. Samu's aunt had applied for a scholarship for him to study abroad, and they were anxiously awaiting the results. Anya, on the other hand, was preparing for her final exams, knowing that her success would bring her one step closer to her dream of becoming a healer. The days were filled with anticipation and hope, but also with the underlying tension of what lay ahead. Anya and Samu's bond, though tested by the uncertainties of the future, remained a source of strength for both of them. They knew that no matter where life took them, their friendship would always be a part of who they were.